Good morning. I am QUAN and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Hopefully, for everyone that does celebrate Christmas, you had a good one. Christmas meaning, winter solstice, whatever you celebrate or recognize the coming of Christ, meaning the coming of a higher consciousness collectively, hopefully, by information being spread by people that are touched and ordained by the Most High God to help people to get on their correct path to a higher state of consciousness for the whole collective. So without any further ado, I have a quick download before I pull these cards. I'm going to try to get through it, and hopefully you all will understand. I have here compassion. This card for chakra activation. This is the compassion card right here. So I was doing a reading for myself yesterday, and compassion came in the reverse for me. And compassion, the frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so that unconditional love can flow from source through our heart and into the world. Now, I had to go into a deep meditation because I had to understand why during the reading I did for myself, we as readers pull cards on ourselves, because we need checks and balances, to make sure that the information that we're delivering is correct, and to make sure that we're still balanced and on our right path. So what was revealed to me, and hopefully if this applies to anybody else, they'll be able to resonate with it or take something from it. Compassion came in reverse for myself because they told me that my heart chakra, although my heart chakra is fully activated, it was becoming a little bit imbalanced and thrown off. And what I got was, the reason that was happening was I was getting a little bit caught up into the karma, and the excitement, and happy to see karmics get what they have coming. Now, don't get me wrong. I do completely understand. When someone has been doing death spells on you, wishing for an end to your stability, wishing for things to end in your life, wishing to hurt your children, wanting you to die, it is hard sometimes to stay in a high vibration and still stay in that compassion and love energy. And even if you do remain in that energy, sometimes you just want to see them get what's coming to them. So in this whole spirit of being in going into a retrograde, some of you, including myself, may be a little bit feeling a certain type of way about these people getting what you feel is coming to them, getting their karma, excited about it. And that is perfectly human to feel that way when someone was coming for your life, wanting you to die. But then the spirit came to me and they gave me a little another take on that. They said, because I had to balance out my compassion because I was getting imbalanced and thrown off a little bit, because they said I was viewing the situation wrong. And this is how they explained it to me. So you understand, all of us are here for lessons. Your family, co-workers, people that you don't even know, people that you've never done anything to before, societies, covens, people that have been coming for your life, these people, have to be viewed a certain way. And how you keep your compassion balanced is what the spirit told me is called spiritual rabies. Like when an animal gets rabies. So my daughter used to have a cat named Tiki. She loved this cat. This cat was her son. This cat slept in the bed with her ill, but hey. But she would call this cat, call his name, he would come running to her and jump on her chest at bedtime. That cat was her baby. That cat was part of the family. She would whistle a certain way, snap a certain way, and he'd come running. That was her baby, part of the family. Understand? Now, if something happened where that cat got bit by a raccoon or scratched or a rabbit or a squirrel and contracted rabies, and suddenly that cat was out of its mind and still in the house with us. And don't get me wrong, this cat has since passed away, and there was a lot of grief and crying behind that, because we consider this cat as being part of the family. We love this cat. Well, she did. But once that cat contracts rabies, that cat is out of its mind. So that cat might attack you and try to hurt you, tear up your curtains, tear up your furniture, lose its mind. If you got a baby in the house, that cat might use its claws and scratch the baby up. Or just impulsively do things because the cat is no longer in its right mind. And that is how the divine was explained to me. You have to view these people that have been attacking you as people that, because they were already in a low vibration and had unhealed wounds inside of them, they have contracted spiritual rabies. Spiritual rabies is when someone has an entity that has attached to them because there was a gateway left open somewhere in some unhealed wound inside of them that had them at such a low vibration, it allowed this low vibrational entity to attach and then to take over. And now this person is dangerous. Now this person can hurt you. Now this person, because they are out of their mind, will do things intentionally that are vicious and malicious towards you. The ones that don't know you, the ones that do know you, the ones that you thought loved you, the ones that you carried in your heart, just like that cat. So when you think about that cat that you love so dearly, or when I think about it, that my daughter loves so dearly, the cat scratched my leather furniture, y'all. You have to, you don't look at that cat and say, I hate this cat. You don't get emotions. You don't get emotional about that cat in a way, I cannot wait to see this cat get what it's got coming. I want to take revenge on this cat. Well, I can't wait to see this cat get, what it deserves for all the stuff it's doing while it's out of its mind. It could be a cat, a dog, any family pet. But imagine this dog, has rabies now, and you have to put a muzzle on it to stop it from biting you. You have to move it out of your household to protect your family and to protect yourself. That's how you have to kind of view, these people that are going to be getting their karma. Not in a way where you're feeling joy and happiness to see them get their karma. Although it's very tempting to feel that way, because I felt that way. Because a lot of them do have it coming. But that's viewing the situation in the wrong way. You view it the same way you would view an animal that has rabies. You don't get emotional about it, and you don't take it personal. You look at it with empathy. My poor baby is out of its mind, and I still love it, but because at this particular time it's harmful and dangerous and can attack me and do things to try to harm me, it has to be removed. I have to go no contact. It's too toxic. But we still love it. We got to put the dog down. We got to put that cat down now. We cried when we had to put it down. Why? Because we still love and have compassion for it. We have compassion for the fact that it contracted rabies. We have to have compassion for the fact that these people have unhealed wounds and contracted an entity that has taken over their mind, and they're acting out of their mind. And when we can do that, we can remain balanced in our God consciousness. So I'm going to use Jesus and QUAN as a quick example, as I was told to. Okay? So whatever religion you follow, spirituality, it doesn't matter. I'm just using this to make a point. Jesus was an ascended master. QUAN was an ascended master. They came here to help people along their journey, and they were full of love and compassion, after going through their dark nights of the soul, and raising up to ascended mastery level, reaching enlightenment. Jesus, for 40 days and 40 nights, he fasted and prayed. His dark night of the soul. Now, once they're in that embodiment of compassion, there's a story when the soldiers were coming to collect Jesus so that they could crucify him on the cross. And Peter, or one of the disciples that was with him in this story, follow me now, because if you have a deeper meaning, you do know the 12 disciples is actually a story about astrology and the 12 planets. But, for the sake of making you understand the point I'm making about compassion, so one of the disciples or Jesus followers, when they came to take Jesus and to bind him, he took his sword and he chopped the soldier's ear off to protect the master. And Jesus was full of compassion because Jesus understood this person has spiritual rabies. This person is not in control. Jesus understood the concepts and what I'm trying to teach about love, compassion, metaphysics, and these concepts are far beyond what these people can understand. Only a few of them may get it at this particular time. Imagine some of y'all out there, some of you healers that are out there, some of you teachers that are out there, that are struggling with family members and friends and coworkers and people in your community that they're not picking up what you're putting down. They're having difficulty understanding some of the concepts that you're trying to convey to them. So imagine Jesus 1,500, 2,000 years ago trying to convey these very same concepts to people back in that day. Imagine how closed-minded people were back then. And because of this, Jesus had all the compassion and love in his heart to understand it's not them. It's not their fault. It's these entities that possess them. It's their lack of knowledge. It's their lack of awareness and consciousness. It hasn't been raised up yet out of that survival mode, that root chakra yet. I'm trying to help these people and put them on the path and guide them to raising their consciousness, but they're not there yet. And I have compassion for them because I lived many lives. So what Jesus did was, he had the love and compassion in his heart to pick up that soldier's ear and to put it back on the side of his face, and he healed him. Right then and there, the magician, the King of Cups, the Emperor, Jesus, he healed him. He put his ear back on and healed his face. And then he let the soldiers take him and crucify him. Why? Using the story as an example, would Jesus let these people crucify him if he was a magician and a master? The reason that Jesus allowed them to crucify him was because he was an ascended master, and he knew and understood that energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be transferred. It cannot be created nor destroyed. Jesus knew what this fleshy body was. Jesus was a master. He knew that he could easily leave that body and jump into another one, like QUAN was doing. There's a story about QUAN. All the men in the village were chasing her in her community. And she told all of them, learn these mantras, learn about spirituality, meditate, get your diet right, get your minds right. And I might give you a chance. I might give you a date. All of them did it. All of them got on the path. But she she chose one and got in a relationship with them. She got the guy she settled down with to begin studying Buddhism and to begin studying their spirituality that was being practiced at that time to raise his vibration. She taught him how to meditate and raise his consciousness. And he initially just wanted to be with her because she was so attractive. He was in lust only. But by the time QUAN got done with him, he was not just seeing with his physical eyes, he started to see with his spiritual eyes. And then guess what she did next? She died on purpose. She was an ascended master. She understood there's no such thing as death, only transformation. So the reason Jesus allowed them to take his life, because he was trying to prove a point to his followers. And that's why he let them take his life on that cross and then turned around and ascended and came back in another body and showed his hands. And showed, look, it's me. I'm the same person. I'm the exact same person they just crucified. Look at me. Look at my teeth. Look at my smile. Look how I'm talking. Look at my hand gestures. Look into my eyes. It's me, Jesus. The same person. I'm not gone. I'm still here. I am a master. I have mastered myself. I could leave this body and jump into another. God damn it, I could jump into your body with you if I want to. Kuan Yin died from an illness intentionally, and then she came back in another body to the gentleman's door and knocked, and when he opened it, she was like, surprise, here I am. And he was like, what? And she was explaining to him, your physical body dies, but your spiritual body doesn't. What are you without your physical body? Your light, consciousness, and energy. You're a combination of light, consciousness, and energy. This flesh and blood is nothing but stuff made up from the mud and the dirt in the earth, and all the elements and compounds in the earth, all the metals and everything, aluminum, everything, all of them. So these ascended masters had compassion for humans, the human race, and that allowed them to come teach lessons, to die, to be killed, only to come back just to show that there is no death. There's only transformation. And I'm trying to put you on the path to eternal life. So my whole message with this was compassion came in the reverse for me, because I was getting a little bit caught up into wanting to see the people that I've done nothing to, that have done death spells on me and attacked me. I wanted to see them get what they had coming. And I was starting to feel good about that, and getting too caught up in that type of a feeling. If this resonates with anyone that has been attacked, that's innocent and has not done anything to anyone, and have been attacked from all sides, make sure you keep your heart chakra balanced and rotating and in synchronicity. One, to sustain your high vibration, because that's what protects you from all disease and all illnesses and anyone from harming you. That's your protection, that high vibration that you sustain. So it's very important to not get caught up, in wanting to see people get feeling vengeful toward people that have wronged you, that you have never done anything to, but to actually see it through the eyes of Jesus and Kuan Yin, wherein we understand these people have spiritual rabies. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. And at one time, you didn't know what you were doing when you went in a low vibration and did low vibrational things, thoughts and actions. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to jump into the reading. All right, what do you have for us? All right, I already shuffled the cards. Okay, I have the Three of Cups, the Three of Wands, let me see, got the Hermit in reverse, that could be a Virgo, the Nine of Wands, reverse, someone's wanting to heal something. We got a group of people here, Three of Cups, that were expecting, with the Three of Wands, they were expecting something. It's a group of people that were expecting something from either a Virgo, the Hermit card, but the Hermit is in the reverse. This could be someone that's isolated. And the Nine of Wands reverse, healing. Give me two more cards. Came out in the upright. The Hierophant. Maybe someone could be wanting to heal something. Oh, okay. Ooh. A Queen of Cups. Hierophant. Yep, that's it. That's out in the code. Five of Pentacles. There we go. Five of Cups. These people are very distraught and sad. And this is why this card came out. They told me this card was gonna come out. This is the Ten of Pentacles. This is someone that they might have tried to sacrifice for a Ten of Pentacles. And the reason this card came out, also, my spirit guides told me this card was gonna come out. And I was like, nah, it's not gonna come out. And they jumped out anyway, and they told me why. They don't want any more conflict, Five of Wands. The reason this card came out was the last reading that I just did, that last reading that I did, it was about a group, it was about Sagittarius, a Scorpio that was doing something also with a male coven, okay? They were doing spell work on a Pisces, okay? And when this card popped out, I said, this is a group of rejects. This is a group of rejects that were all, you know, trying to gang stalk and harass. They were trying to set this Pisces up to put her or him in a position, you know, where they thought they were going to be able to go back and forth with a masculine that was catfishing them and have them texting back and forth. And these people, they wanted to laugh at somebody else's pain because they were a group of rejects. And when I looked at compassion in reverse, that's what came up in my head, what I had said about this card right here. I said this is a group of rejects. And the Spirit told me to come back when this card comes out and to apologize for that. I should not have said this is a group of rejects. This is a group of wounded people. This is a group of wounded people that are in so much pain for whatever sorrows and wounds they have in their life. They have spiritual rabies. And they don't know how to go within, or at this point they're not ready to or don't want to. They're very sad about the condition they're in. They might not have as much as you at this time. Spiritually bankrupt, financially bankrupt. They might not be, they might have low self-esteem. They might feel some kind of way about the way they look. They have a lot going on with them that's low vibrational. Has to do with their self-esteem, financial situation. But this is a group of people that don't know how to go within to heal that yet. So they project onto other people, and they want to get energy. The only way that they can manifest any type of energy to make them feel better is to see if they could put somebody else in the Five of Cups in despair. So I apologize for calling these people a group of rejects, okay? No one is a reject. No one is a reject. You just have people with spiritual rabies that are out of their minds, that are in a lower vibration. They're in a low vibration because they have unhealed wounds and low self-esteem, okay? So these people, I feel like these people might want to come out of conflict, possibly. What's the Three of Cups? Let me find out. What's this Three of Cups here? Let's jump right out. What's the Three of Cups? Okay, this is an ally or associate they collaborated with on this. Yeah, this is a group of people. There's a group of people that were all getting together to work against you. These are people that you know. These are people that, yeah, there's multiple people. This is multiple people that you could have been working with. One of them being a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, okay? One of them being a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. But this is you and some other people that you work with. This could possibly, I feel like this is at your job possibly, okay? So what were they expecting? Clarify Three of Wands, please. What were they expecting? Okay, I saw that Death card. Yeah, I saw the Death card. I didn't grab it, but I saw the Death card. Some of them might have been expecting a death, an ending to your life. They might have been wanting a death to your stability, a death to your beauty, a lot of things. We got the Four of Cups reverse. They did not get what they wanted. These people didn't get what they were looking for or expecting at all. This is the Four of Cups in reverse. You might have rejected an offer. We got the Two of Cups. and the moon reverse. You could have rejected an offer from the moon card, Cancer. Yeah, same energy. This was the Cancer that possibly has a same-sex partner that might have been the Hangman. See, it's not a game. The Hangman, this is a Pisces card. It's the same energy from the reading I did the other day. They were expecting, these people did not get what they were expecting with regard to the Two of Cups. This Cancer energy being able to collaborate and come together with this Pisces to do whatever they were trying to do to cause harm and hurt. Three of Swords, heartbreak. Yeah, they wanted to cause heartbreak. The Three of Swords, Page of Cups. They were trying to use some type. They were trying to get this Cancer to use some kind of a breadcrumbing energy. The Page of Cups is someone that only offers a little bit of their energy and emotion. They have an immature way of communicating. I'll send you one text message a day, or text you one word at a time, just foolishness. Or I'll send you a text message, and when you respond, I'm not going to respond back for a week. Just foolishness. But they were hoping to get this person to engage with this Pisces, by making them think that they were making an offer. Two of Cups. This person that also has the same-sex relationship going on, and that they would play in their energy, by breadcrumbing communication. And they were all going to be able to, enjoy the laughter in watching the communication go down. They thought they were going to do this behind the scenes. These wounded people, okay? So they did not get what they were expecting. Why is the Hermit here? Why is the Hermit here? Why is the Hermit here? Yeah, that's why. This person remained isolated. This person remained completely isolated. Seven of Cups reverse. They could not put this person into a state of confusion. The Seven of Cups has something to do with illusions and confusion, but it's in the reverse. They couldn't confuse this person. So either that Cancer energy or the Pisces that they were trying to do this to isolated themselves with the Hermit card. The Hermit card is in the reverse. So it could possibly be that Cancer energy that was trying to do it that's now isolated, because they could not confuse this person. And, people only come around when they want to be entertained. They want to be entertained by someone else's misfortune, okay? And when they don't get the energy they're looking for, because this is very narcissistic behavior. And as you know, when you are dealing with narcissists and flying monkeys and people that come around for a show that just want to stir the pot because they want to see a show, it's entertainment, it's a distraction away from their heartache and their wounds. People love distractions. So what happened was they didn't get the show they were looking for. It's like when you have a guy that's maybe not that popular, okay, doesn't get a whole lot of attention from women, and say he starts to talk to or date a woman that gets a lot of attention, that a lot of people are well aware of, and everyone now wants to befriend that guy only because they're connected to you, because they all want to know about you. They're curious about you. You are the Empress. You are the attraction. You're the main event. You're featured in their life. But when this person was unable, to pull it off, the games, and to have foolishness going on with flying monkeys and cause a bunch of confusion and gossip and back and forth, they were unable to do that. Because whoever this Pisces is, they shut down all communication around the board. And how you shut down a narcissist is by going no contact. You don't tell your business. You go completely no contact. You don't breathe another word, and you avoid them completely. And all the flying monkeys are all the people in narcissism. Flying monkeys are all the people that are watching and waiting to see a show, and waiting for a response or a rebuttal or some type of emotional response or an outburst. They're waiting for anything. They're hungry for energy. And they're waiting around, and when the text message never came back through, when this person called the Pisces and they never responded and never text back and they never heard from them again, the show ended. The energy was dismantled. That's how it's called gray rock method. When you're dealing with a group of narcissists and flying monkeys that are wanting to see a show, they're wanting to see arguing, they're wanting to see emotional outbursts, because they want to feed, they're hungry, they need energy, and they don't know how to get their own energy through high vibrational ways. They're hungry for this energy. And now you have this Cancer energy, that Cancer male energy, he's excited because this is more attention than he's used to getting. Everybody is talking to him now. Women are in his face where normally they're not, because he's attached to this Pisces. But when this Pisces cut off all communication, like you should do with all narcissists, there's no show, there's no energy, there's nothing to feed off of, there's nothing to see, nothing to hear, there's nothing going back and forth, no exchange. So this person became isolated because they couldn't cause and stir up the energy and confusion that they were trying to. So the Hermit in the upright, it's Virgo energy, but the Hermit is someone, is a teacher. It's someone that kind of isolates himself to study something. Now, when the Hermit comes in the reverse, it's often because it can represent someone that's isolated because of a low vibrational reason. Like they backstabbed a whole lot of people and now don't nobody want to talk to them no more. Everyone's turned their back on this person and now they're alone, and they're not processing the situation correctly while the Hermit card is in the reverse. They're isolated and they have not processed in their head the situation. It's not because they're studying anything. It's because they don't understand. They're trying to figure out, why am I isolated? Why did everyone desert me? Why did all the flying monkeys go away? Why am I not getting any more attention? You're not getting any more attention because the person that you were trying to use to draw attention to you has cut you off completely. So now, let me see. So now someone is wanting to heal something with the Nine of Wands reversed and the Hierophant. Someone wants to heal something. Now, I wonder if this is, what's a Hierophant? Yes, Earth Angel. This is a godly person that is prosperous. Whoever this godly person is, we got a Queen of Pentacles. We got a Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant card. The Hierophant can represent a religious figure. But in this particular case, this Hierophant is representing an Earth Angel, someone of a high vibration. Yeah, Five of Pentacles reverse. That this person is set off from. They've cut this person off. There's no more communication here. This person is completely out of their energy. Why I have the Five of Pentacles reversed. This person is no longer in their energy. And the Five of Cups reversed. The Ten of Pentacles reversed. Whatever type of con, whatever type of manipulation, whatever type of spell work they were trying to do to gain prosperity off of another person's pain, off of manipulating someone's solar plexus through energy work, through playing in their energy, and through entertaining others, they're in sadness and despair now. Because all these people have walked away from this person, Hermit reversed, and they feel alone. And they're on the outs with this person now because the person has completely left them in desolation. Confirmation. This person has completely cut themselves off from them. So they will not experience 10 of Cups reverse. Not only are they not going to profit from this or get in abundance, but they're also left destitute and alone in sadness. And they lost the connection, the friendship. Whatever they thought they were going to have with this person is gone and dead for good. And there's no more conflict. 5 of Wands. They said they want me to keep it short. Yeah. The Fool and the Moon card. So the Moon card, I believe, is still the same Cancer energy, and they're wanting to take some type of a chance. They're wanting to, they want to rush in, okay, with this Knight of Swords here. They're wanting to rush in very fast because they're expecting for something that they're expecting now. Uh-oh. They're worried about something that they're expecting with that 3 of Wands. Maybe if they were doing spell work, which they were, it came out in the last reading, because they want to rush in possibly to apologize because the 3 of Wands, what they were doing, 7 of Swords reverse, it did not work. So maybe they want to rush in because they're worried about that spell work coming back to them. What is this? What's that 3 of Wands? And they want to make now they want to make some changes and a transformation. It's coming down. It's coming down. Get out the way. This person, now they're strong and can think for themselves. No one can influence them. The answer is no food or drink. They want to come back in now and try to get a new start with this person, with this Pisces energy. This abundant, godly person now, they want to come back in now. Because now they're thinking in their stronger mind. Now they don't want to be influenced by other people anymore. But they have already attempted the spell work. They already did what they did in a low vibration. So the message today, and we're going to end the reading right here, is to have compassion. If this is your story, have compassion for this person. They did what they did when they had spiritual rabies. They had low self-esteem. They wanted attention from others that they're not used to getting. They were greedy. They wanted to manifest abundance in a low vibrational way. They wanted to try to impress others, because they don't feel like they're popular. You have to get out the way because it's about to come down. That magic that they sent towards you is being returned to sender, but you have to do it with compassion. I am QUAN Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot.